In January, the AIACR finalized the championship format. 4 Grand Prix would be held in the United States, Belgium, France, and Italy, with compulsory participation in the Italian Grand Prix and the manufacturer's home race to qualify. The championship would be decided based on the best 3 out of the 4 results. It followed the successful 2-liter formula already in use. This championship was exclusively for manufacturers and was not yet a driver's championship. Starting from 1925, we will cease our commentary on the Targa Florio event. In recent years, it had already begun to diverge from the Grand Prix racing regulations, with the cars becoming more aligned with touring specifications. Another event we will no longer cover is the Indianapolis 500. Although it was included as one of the 4 races in the 1925 Constructors' Championship, it had already started to deviate from Grand Prix rules. The cars were increasingly different from those in the European Grand Prix races, which eventually led to the birth of Formula One. Typically, drivers who competed in Europe did not race in the USA and vice versa. In Europe was followed the American example to remove the mandatory mechanic on board, replacing him with a compulsory rearview mirror instead. As the circuits used became shorter, as well as the danger to the passenger, the mechanic had become superfluous. Incongruously, the cars still had to be 2-seaters. The inaugural Belgian Grand Prix had only 7 entrants, with only the Alfa Romeo and Delage Works teams starting. Then when all 4 of the French cars had retired by half distance, it left just Antonio Ascari and Giuseppe Campari circulating to give Alfa Romeo a 1-2 victory. The blue-riband French Grand Prix did have a more complete entry list and was held on the recently completed full circuit at Montlhéry. Once again, Ascari leapt into the lead until he misjudged a corner and crashed. Seriously injured, he died on the way to the hospital. When the news was announced, the rest of the Alfa Romeo team was withdrawn. After that, Robert Benoist led, giving Delage a 1-2 victory and becoming the first Frenchman to win his home Grand Prix since 1913. The Italian Grand Prix was the final race of the championship. Alfa Romeo, Delage, and Duesenberg had 1 win apiece, but Delage chose not to contest it. Duesenberg entered 2 cars for Tommy Milton and Pete Kreis. Indianapolis winner Pete DePaolo also came across, taking the place of Ascari in the Alfa Corse team. Bugatti entered its new 1.5-liter models. Kreis in the Duesenberg led at the start, but crashed on lap 3. The Alfas then set the pace, but when they pitted for fuel, Milton led until he was delayed with a slow pit stop. Brilli Perry took a comfortable win by 20 minutes from Campari, thus giving Alfa Romeo the manufacturer's championship. This is the final championship table. Less points was the championship winner.